What's up, guys? What the fuck? My name is Susa Grant, and today I'm making breakfast. And I decided, should I show the time? Actually, it's not that bad, because I actually waited with eating breakfast, so it's only, as you see here behind the movie wall, well, you don't see, it's 7:34 a.m. And that's not that bad, actually. So, I'm just gonna put that out here. I had a genius little spark moment where I have to actually turn on the pan first before I start cooking. It's usually a thing you do. Put it to the 7. It's like medium-high heat. That's what I cook my meat on. But this is not just meat. This is, you know how, this is hash. Yeah, it's hash. It's not a hash brown, but it's hash. It's just the hash, without the brown, basically. It's just a bunch of potato and meat, and some onion in there for extra flavor. But I'm gonna put this in a frying pan. Some of this, and alongside, because I was like, I don't just want this. I want a little of this and something else. So I got these waffle fries. Pretty decent, eh? These are pretty fucking good, actually. And I will fry them in the frying pan. Frying pan? No. Deep fryer. This is not a frying pan. This is a frying pan. That's something my brain apparently got wrong, though. I won't be using all of them, so I will just measure up an amount of I think suits. It's gonna be so little and left, so I might as well actually cook it up. Like all of it. I won't have all of it, but I'll cook up it all. And I'll put the deep fryer in because it's gonna this stuff is gonna go by quick. Oh, they ate ravioli yesterday. No wonder there's a fucking one of these there. Anyways, I'm gonna go get some oil for my pan. What's our time limit for today? I thought there was a time limit before on the recording. 37 minutes. That's longer than I can record anyways. Because if I record more than 35 or something, it splits the video into 2 recordings, and I really hate that. So just get some oil in there, some action. In this, it doesn't actually really matter if you have not a lot, but a decent amount of oil, because this stuff just works with because this stuff is gonna absorb most of it anyway. So, and the heat of course is gonna make it go away. But because there's some meat in there, because there is some meat in there, it's gonna obviously do some work there too. So. These are frozen, so I think I'm gonna let them just go in. Not fully yet, though. I'm trying to fucking whatever. Just gonna be trying to do that. In the meantime, I'm gonna pour up some. Oh shit. Well, I think with that amount, I'll get to eat the entire batch. So I'll keep it to that little amount, actually. I just realized how efficient hash really is. Because it's such a easy food to make, and it's not that expensive. This is like a good. This is a good cheap. What's it called? Economy food, as I like to call them. Because hash, you don't really need that much because it's a bunch of potato and meat. You don't really need that much of it to get filled in your stomach. Anyways, so it's quite great actually. Oh yeah, I have to put this in there and then this thing is on top. Or what's this? Well, that way it is. Yeah, really all I'm doing here is pan frying that and deep frying that, so I think I'm gonna get myself a bowl for this actually, because the thing with this kind of meat is a plate works fine, but you see a bowl for me works better because then it's like you have a little slope here to scoop up the meat. Otherwise you would just scoop the meat off your fucking plate and look like a little child. And I don't want to do that, so I'm using a big bowl. And you know what? I know you maybe don't have to, but I just realized what I'm going to do. I'm going to season this stuff. Even though I don't have a lot, it's not really going to make super difference in the dish because it's so little. Why was the salt like almost hidden? I know that we don't necessarily need salt, but I just know it brings out the flavors. So some salt and let's see here. What kind of pepper do we have? We have a pepper mix. We have 2 pepper mixes actually. So this is all just pepper and this is black pepper. So it doesn't really matter which one you pick here. You get pepper either way. You get peppered with pepper. Ha! Pepper, pepper, pepper. I'm gonna see. I think I'm gonna use normal like pepper mix here because I want some flavors in here. Yow. Has a decent amount of flavor. And just for extra topping, I'm just going to use a little aroma salt. Not a lot, but a little topping of it. Just like a nice little aftertaste touch. It's going to welcome you. It's not going to be like, oh, I'm here. It's going to be like, oh no, hello. I would like to introduce myself to your palate. And this is going to have to go for a little while, actually, because it's meat and stuff, but I know it's mostly just, like, already cooked, but, you know, I like to make it go a little while. Okay, that's not even nearly cooked yet, so. Let me see how the time is doing. 8 minutes! I'm gonna wait until it says like 15 and then everything should be complete. Ain't that right, kitty? You little sucker. Sitting there like your little smug fucker. Fucking waking me up in the middle of the fucking morning. This fucking cat, you know, she comes in and she's like, meow, 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 meow. When it's fucking 6 in the morning and I'm fucking sleeping. But to be fair, today I wasn't sleeping because I fell asleep at fucking 8 p.m. last night. For no goddamn reason. I wasn't even tired. I just fell asleep. And then when I woke up, it was like midnight. And I just didn't even bother going up to brush my teeth. So I was like, well, fuck this. I'm just shutting off the light and going back to sleep. Then, because why the fuck should I get out of bed now that I'm comfortable? So I just went to sleep. You know, probably brush my teeth after this little breakfast meal here. But I mean, it was fucking weird for me to fall asleep when I wasn't even tired. I just laid down with my kitty and suddenly I'm sleeping. But it's okay. I woke up in time because of it, and I don't. I don't remember my dream this time. I kind of remember, but I don't. It's like I remember my dream, but I can't tell it to you. If that makes sense. I think that's the case for most dreams I have. Anyways, I remember them, but I can't tell them because I can't put them into words. It's like being fed information that you can't describe. That's the best way to explain it. That's actually a real good way to explain it too. So, you know, I think this should actually be seared and all good now. So it's got some flavors up in here. So I'm just gonna think what I'm gonna do to get rid of the oil. Is there like a sauce you can have on this stuff? It's potato and meat. And more potato. What kind of sauce would I have in this? I'm thinking to myself. I'm asking myself what sauce I would have. That's not even done yet, so. Let me see what time it is. 12 minutes in. Well, I think I'll wait a little more, as I said. But yeah, we're just cooking some stuff in the morning, and it's been good. I've been streaming, not consistently, because last Monday I didn't feel like streaming, and Tuesday I had a terrible day, so let's not talk about that. But I did actually stream that day on Tuesday, which I uploaded, but I accidentally uploaded it unlisted. Private, I think. So that wasn't that great. So it looks like I uploaded it today. This is looking done. So I'm gonna start doing this. And take this off the heat. Just let it sit there. It's off the heat now. Woo, shit, I got some shit on my fucking... I realize what I'm gonna do, actually. I'm gonna pause the recording and be right back. Alright, so as you see, I did not actually get a sauce. It's just gonna be the potato on top and then the hash on the bottom. But I am gonna get milk. Because I realized I didn't really need a sauce anyway, so I could be fine without. But, I mean, if you know me, you know I like ketchup, so I might put some of that stuff, but I won't because I don't feel like it. And it's actually got zero about how it would taste, because I don't really care. I know exactly how ketchup tastes with hash, and especially those fries. Doesn't really give or take anything. It's just really just like adding a flavor for the sake of adding something. And it's not really necessary in this dish because it's not like on a hot dog where it actually makes it better. And this is just like, oh, there's ketchup in this. And it's not really necessary. So, you know, you don't really need it. It doesn't help, doesn't make it worse. It just makes it the same, but you have ketchup. And that's quite it. It's kind of like ketchup is the best assigned for burgers. Let's be fair here. Ketchup and burgers, they can save lives. They can save a terrible burger. But ketchup on just normal food, just like adding nothing really. It doesn't really give or take really. Like most of the times ketchup is just like adding it is fine, but it's not gonna add any flavors that make you go wow. It's not gonna make it worse though. I don't have any experiences with ketchup making things worse, but I don't put ketchup in my milk, for example, or my whiskey. So maybe that's why. But anyways, that's been my short little cooking feast. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat this, and yeah, I've been Susha Grinding. I've been watching my morning, and yeah, see ya. Oh yeah, you know the motto, stay cute.